Mark stood at the entrance of the abandoned school, its looming shadow stretching across his path in the dying light. The air was thick with dust and memories, yet something inexplicable pulled him inside, like a thread of fate woven into the fabric of his soul. The corridor whispered with the echoes of laughter and footsteps, ghostly remnants of a time long buried. As he wandered deeper, the atmosphere grew heavy, each classroom door a portal to a forgotten world. When he reached the room at the end of the hall, he was struck by the sight of a blackboard covered in chalk scribbles, the words dancing just beyond comprehension. With each erased line, Mark felt reality slip further from his grasp. The phrases seemed familiar, yet foreign, like fragments of a dream he couldn't quite catch. As he traced the chalk dust with trembling fingers, his mind spiraled into chaos. Memories flooded back, fragmented and distorted, a child's laughter, the sound of breaking glass, a woman's scream. He heard voices, indistinct whispers that echoed in the empty halls, and the air grew colder with each passing moment. The world around him blurred, the boundaries of past and present dissolving until he couldn't tell where one began and the other ended. In the throes of his unraveling mind, Mark stumbled upon a small desk, its surface scarred with carvings of initials and dates. Among them, he found his own, etched deep into the wood. It hit him like a tidal wave. This was his childhood classroom, a place he'd locked away in the recesses of his mind. The forgotten trauma surged forth, a tragic accident, the guilt consuming him like fire. He realized the truth had been buried within him all along, hidden by layers of denial and repression. The school wasn't just abandoned, it was a monument to his fractured identity. As Mark staggered back into the corridor, the walls seemed to close in, the whispers louder now, clearer, urging him to remember. He felt the weight of his past pressing down, threatening to crush the fragile construct of his present self. But in that moment of clarity, as the darkness threatened to engulf him, he understood the haunting truth he had avoided for so long. The erasure of memory was a self-inflicted wound, a desperate attempt to escape the unbearable. And as he stepped into the fading light of the evening, one thought lingered in his mind, as chilling as the shadows that clung to him. In the end, the ghosts were always mine.